I'm Gary Gladnews here at Work Center, the program whose motto is if we can't cover it in an hour, it wasn't worth the time. For our first story, a small t-shirt company has had to close its doors after its product quit selling. Its product, the classic white t-shirt that says, "I went through the recession and all I got was a lousy t-shirt." Our second story, it has to do with Old McDonald Farms. After 50 years of business, they're having to close their doors, being foreclosed by the banks, leaving it singing E-I-E-I, whoa. But now for some good news from Tennessee Gas Pipeline, with our own Inside the Cubicle, Bill the Bean Counter, on some teamwork that worked out.
Inside the Cubicle with Bill Bean Counter.
Welcome to Inside the Cubicle. I'm Bill Bean Counter, and today I want to talk to you about a great example of teamwork at Tennessee Gas Pipeline. This team was requested to do a polychlorinated biphenyl, or PCB for short, refund, and let me tell you, it was quite an arduous task. I spoke with their manager, John Martin at Tennessee Gas Pipeline, to ask how he got his troops ready to go. Hi everyone, I'm here with John Martin with Tennessee Gas Pipeline here on Inside the Cubicle. Wanted to ask you, John, you had a big PCB refund.
Yes, we did.
You got the team together, you rallied the troops. I wanted to ask you how you got the team ready to tackle such an arduous task.
Well, let me show you, Bill.
All right.
Here's our problem. We had lots of work and little time. So, if you got lots of work to do and very little time, how do you fix that? Well, the way we did that is we spread the work among lots of people. So we've got 17 people in our group, and not everybody does accounting in the group.
All right.
We've got people that do physical balancing, people that do gas accounting. Well, what we did is we took all the refunds that we had to do, which was almost 500 refunds dating back to 1995. And we spread that out between about 17, 18 people. So instead of 4 people having to do, let's say, 120 each, we had 18 people doing maybe 50 or 60 each. That spread the work out, and it made it much more manageable. Now, the work was not necessarily going to be fun, and it might be very time consuming. Some of the refunds, like I said, going back to 1995, we had to research on Google, on various websites. We might have had to research for 4 or 5 hours just to find a contact to call. At the same time, the regular work didn't go away. So everybody on the team bought in to what we were doing because of the teamwork in the group. Everybody knew we had a job to do, everybody pitched in and got the job done. And that's how we did it.
Awesome. Sounds like I really grasped the one team effort then.
That was a perfect example of one team.
All right. Thanks so much, John. Appreciate it. After speaking with John Martin, we got a good base about how he set up the team. But now I'd like to talk to an actual team member, Janet Stewart, an accountant at Tennessee Gas Pipeline, to see how teamwork affected their ability to tackle this task. Were you a part of the PCB refund?
Yes.
And how do you feel that teamwork was a part of the PCB refund?
Under John Martin reports 3 different sections of accounting. We have the physical balancing group, we have gas accounting, and we have invoice accounting. And all 3 groups were pulled together to participate in the PCB refund process because we had a long list of customers that we had to contact as far as getting information on remittance and contact type information.
Okay. So would you say it was definitely a one-team concept?
Yes, definitely a one-team concept. I don't think we could have done it. We have 4 accountants in the invoice group, and I don't think 4 accountants would have been able to accomplish the task if it was just left to us to be able to. get the refunds processed.
Well, thank you so much for your
You're
time.
very welcome.
Well, that's our show for today. I hope you've learned a lot about one team and the teamwork that it took to get the PCB refund done here at Tennessee Gas Pipeline. I'd like to thank John Martin and Janet Stewart for being on the show today. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Inside the cubicle.
Thank you, Bill the Bean Counter, and now a word from our sponsors.
At Tennessee Gas Pipeline, we're all about
One team.
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 One team.